You should eat your heaviest meal when the sun is up. Says who? Says the circadian rhythm. The circadian who? The circadian rhythm is an internal clock we all have inside us. It follows the sun path. And why we should follow it? You should follow it if you want to live healthy and live a longer life. So continue watching the video if you want to know the details. Hi, my name is Lily Lay and I'm a physician with training on both medical perspectives, the Eastern and the Western. And it is through the Eastern medicine that provided me the understanding of how we can heal without medicine. And in this series of videos called What Eastern Medicine Knows That the Western Medicine Doesn't, I will provide information on how we can heal without medicine. So what is a circadian rhythm? The circadian rhythm is an internal clock every living being over the surface of planet Earth has wired inside. And this communicate or is synced with the sun path across the sky in a day or in 24 hours. It leverages your energy. Did you know that in order for you to feel good, in a positive mood, vital and alive, all of your organs should be working well, and we need energy for that. However, the modern humans are not made aware that biological functions like digesting your food, moving your bowel, thinking, or even sleeping consume energy. Therefore, when you're low on energy, all of these functions are going to be disrupted. Take the example of insomnia. It happens when people are low of energy or tired. They have a hard time falling or staying asleep. Why? Because it takes energy to change from the awake to the sleeping state. So insomnia is a condition indicating low energy in your body. Leveraging your energy for your daily activities with the sun, it makes sense because the sun has more energy and has a longer life than you. It's the same concept that financial investors use. They don't use their own money for investment. They use other people's money. Likewise, using the sun's energy by following the circadian rhythm for your daily activities. Keep more energy to yourself so you can feel healthy and vital. So it makes sense to follow the circadian rhythm. Ancient culture knew about it. They just did it intuitively. And the traditional Chinese medicine had it mapped out thousands of years ago and taught it among their people, as you can see in this slide. Every 2 hours, the energy switches from one organ to the next organ. Recently, instead of East meeting West, West now is meeting East when medical scientists reach the same conclusion that if you did not follow the circadian rhythm, your health will be affected.
So what happens when the circadian rhythm is disrupted? Well, you're going to have an increased risk for diabetes, obesity, metabolic syndrome, a heart attack, or increased susceptibility to infections, even to the point of sepsis, high blood pressure, arrhythmia. And this is what they found on the Journal of Anesthesiology in 2015.
So how the energies of our surrounding affect our internal organ. Remember that the traditional Chinese medicine is based on concept of energy. So it explained it by the effect of resonance, which is simple physics. Each hour of the day has certain frequency that resonates specifically with each organ through the process of resonance. I have explained the effect of the resonance in this video that you can see showing it above now. Therefore, if you align your essential activities with the circadian rhythm, like for example, eating your heaviest meal between 7 to 9 a.m., your stomach won't be using so much energy to digest your own food because it's going to be resonating with the energy of the sun at that time. However, you don't have to be so strict on this time, but you have a leeway to eat your heaviest meal when the sun is up. There are two major excuses that people find for not eating breakfast or lunch. One is because of the dip of energy that happened after lunch, and the second is because I'm not hungry in the morning for breakfast. For the first point, yes, if you have a dip of energy, so what? Go and take a nap. So taking a nap is nothing to belittle. Many cultures outside America take naps. Watch the Italians. Napping is within their culture and is respected. Watch the street in this city of Italy during nap time. Their nap time is between 1 to 3 p.m. And watch after 3:30. Look at their streets. Besides, if your energy dip after a meal, that's a sign that you need to rest and take naps. You're doing too much and resting very little and not following your circadian rhythm. Now, let me then respond to the people that use the excuse of not being hungry to eat breakfast. If you don't eat breakfast, please notice whether around 10 or 11 o'clock you're beginning to experience weird complaints in your body, like getting a little bit anxious, getting a little bit like annoyed or short temper, or your brain is not functioning well, like a little bit of memory loss, skin rashes, knee or any kind of joint pain, or even you faint, well, that means that you need to eat your breakfast.
In this journal of nutrition, they found that skipping breakfast is associated with a high risk of type 2 diabetes among adults. And the number of diabetes diagnosed in the US is on the rise, as you can see in this chart, since 1958.
And let's compare now the diabetes prevalence between these two countries.
In United States, the prevalence is 10.8% in the year of 2019, and in Italy is 5%. Notice that the Americans don't like to take nap, and then they tend to skip meal, and their heaviest meal is late at night. Whereas in Italy, they don't skip meal and they take naps.
And when you're not hungry in the morning to eat your breakfast, it means that your digestive system is not healthy and is not able to signal you. So I would suggest to just begin eating a small portion of breakfast in the early morning to begin stimulating your digestive system. And little by little, you see that you're going to get hungry. Let me tell you a story of my husband. My husband had the same excuse. For decades, he never ate breakfast. But what happened as he began aging, he began presenting the same symptoms I mentioned before, even at a point of fainting. So therefore, I suggested him to start eating little by little the breakfast, and you have to see him now. Now, all of his aches and pain, the stiffness, the joint pain, and his mind is functioning also much better after he began the routine of eating breakfast in the early morning. When you raise your energy, all these symptoms disappear. Aligning your daily activities with the circadian rhythm allow you to have more energy for you. You get to use less of your own energy and use more of the sun's. And there's another advice I would suggest. Cultivate and raise your body energy. How? With the practice of medical Qigong. And when you do that, you don't need to force anything in your body. Just follow it, because your body is going to signal you what to do at every hour of the day. Just follow that. It is It is miraculous. And I do teach medical Qigong, and I'm going to be offering a free challenge in the month of July. If you're interested, join my email list by going to this link that is shown on the screen now. And what time do you eat your heaviest meal? I would like to know. Post your answer in the description box below. And thanks for watching.